A disease that leads to death. The oldest disease that was even found in mummies dating back to 7000 BC. Even at this moment, there is one death every 20 seconds. Tuberculosis. Tuberculosis enters the human body through various routes, such as the respiratory organs, and occurs when your immunity is low. Once you're exposed, it can occur at any age.
3만 명이 넘는 신규 결핵 환자가 발생해
한우조리원에서 결핵 전염 사태가
충주의 어린이집 교사도 결핵에 걸린
Korea is particularly vulnerable to the risks of tuberculosis. Korea, known as one of the more advanced nations, having the highest tuberculosis incidence and mortality rate among OECD nations, is shocking. Why are we so vulnerable to tuberculosis? It is presumed to be because of the tuberculosis germs that spread rapidly after the Korean War. Moreover, the densely populated urban areas in Korea make it a breeding ground for tuberculosis germs. The government has been striving to suppress tuberculosis but has not been successful. In fact, full recovery of tuberculosis is difficult and relapse is common. Therefore, prevention is more important than cure.
However, here lies the problem. Everyone will have had an experience with BCG when they were young. That is because it is the only available prevention at the moment.
But did you know BCG vaccines are only effective on children? What's more, you have to be vaccinated within 4 weeks of birth, and the effect only lasts for 10 years. We now need a preventative vaccine that is effective for adults. This is the very reason QURATIS started our vaccine business for teenagers and adults. Out of thousands of research for tuberculosis vaccines, we found one worth paying attention to. The Boosting Tuberculosis Vaccine for Adults developed by IDRI, a nonprofit research center in the US, is a technology that merges the benefits of the existing vaccine with an immunity booster. It is a vaccine that boosts the immunity created by the vaccine. After 3 vaccinations, it showed effects of preventing tuberculosis. Clinical trials proved the efficacy of the vaccine. QURATIS received a tuberculosis vaccine technology transfer from IDRI, gaining exclusive selling rights in Asia. Through this business, QURATIS has embarked on a new vaccine industry for teenagers and adults. Development costs were minimized through the tech transfer by IDRI, and the provision of non-clinical trial data minimized the risks of a self-developed vaccine. Moreover, QURATIS is conducting Phase 2 clinical trials for the first time in Korea, taking us one step closer to commercialization. QURATIS was designated as a subject for the government's 2018 Global Vaccine Commercialization Support Project, and we can expect various policy support from the Ministry of Food and Drug Safety. The immunity-boosting technology, the key of our vaccines, can be applied to other diseases and therapies. It is easy to mass produce and has a low manufacturing cost, being very fit for commercialization. Korea, known as the Republic of Tuberculosis, is a market that has a clear need for tuberculosis vaccines. Simply assuming only 1% of all adults receive the vaccine, it amounts to 110 billion won. considering that North Korea, the country with the highest tuberculosis occurrence in the world, is opening up to South Korea makes it another potential market. Going beyond Korea to the whole of Asia, QURATIS, having exclusive selling rights to 17 countries in Asia, is dreaming of a bigger picture to grow beyond Korea and venture into Asia.
A common disease that is deadly.
The most effective prevention against tuberculosis, QURATIS's vaccine. We are currently building a GMP facility amounting to 20,000 square meters for the vaccine. Through the facility, we will take leadership in the domestic vaccine market and build a foundation for global growth. A healthy society without fear of tuberculosis. This is the future that QURATIS will build with your support.